Okay, this is part 2 of kind things you can do pretty much anywhere, I guess, kind of, or at any time, pretty much. But yeah, so, Kindness Day is on the 13th, in case you guys, I don't know, forgot that or missed that or, didn't watch part 1 or something, but yeah, anyways, let's get into the video. So the first one is donate things you don't use anymore. It could be pretty much anything, basically, as long as it's not like broken or something. I mean, sometimes places will take stuff that's a little bit broken, but I feel like most places don't. Or you could just, I don't know, if it's broken, then donate it to a place that wouldn't really care as much about that sort of thing. But usually you want to go with stuff that's like in really good condition or it's like basically brand new. Some places won't even take stuff if it's used, so you might need to, make sure of that. But you can also just donate stuff that's, anything that's works good enough, anything that's still functional, I think. So, yeah, like you can donate clothes and food and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, it just depends on what the donating thing is for. And yeah, and then there's like stuff that you can do around the holidays, and stuff might also depend on like the season and stuff like that. So if it's like cold outside or it's getting cold, then you might want to donate like jackets and hoodies and warmer clothes like that. And then when it's warm outside, you might want to give lighter clothes like tank tops and stuff like that. And yeah, so, but for certain things like underwear and socks, I think, stuff like that, then you should get it brand new and then donate it that way. Because they don't want. I don't think anyone wants used underwear, so make sure it's new. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to the next one, and the next one is give to charity, which is also kind of in the realm of the last one, too, but it's still kind of different because with certain charities you can just like give money to. If you have money and stuff, then you can also donate that or give that. So like some charities will take physical items like what I was talking about before with like coats and stuff and toys, clothes, whatever, stuff like that, food, stuff like that. And then but like other charities are like for money stuff too. So yeah, I think it just kind of depends on the charity or the whatever thing that you're donating to. So yeah, I will probably put some like the names of charities in the description or in a comment below, so it might be a little easier for you to pick some. And yeah, I want to make sure they are good charities too and not awful ones that will do more harm than good. Like, you want to make sure it's a good charity and not something that will actually hurt certain people. Like, a lot of people don't like Autism Speaks because they are not a good charity. Like, I don't even want to call them a charity because they don't help autistic people, so why should we support them? Or, like, certain charities might be homophobic or something, but yeah. A couple charities I can name right now off the top of my head would be like St. Jude, which helps sick kids, and then the Trevor Project, which helps LGBT plus people. I think it's specifically LGBT youth, but I don't really completely remember. But yeah, that's just a couple that I can name right now that aren't really, at least I haven't seen anything horrible from those two, so yeah. But any way you can get into some sort of charity thing, then please use it. And also, like, certain YouTubers might do charity streams. Like, I've seen Jacksepticeye do a lot of charity streams for the past however many years. Like, Thankmas has been happening for the last however many years. Markiplier's done a few before. Daco has done some before. John and from FNAF, he's done some in the past before too. And GT Live, or I guess Game Theory, like they've done charity streams before too. So yeah, just any YouTuber that you know does streams like that, and they do a bunch of charity stuff, then you can help support that way too. I know Thankmas is happening kind of soon. I don't remember the exact dates right now, but if you want to help Jacksepticeye raise money for charity, then go to his channel, subscribe, and keep the date in your mind for when that comes up. But yeah. Anyways, next one is let the person in line behind you go ahead of you. I know sometimes people don't really want to wait too long in lines, but I mean, if the line's going pretty fast, you could probably allow the person behind you to go ahead of you, especially if you don't like need to get anywhere really quick. Maybe the person behind you needs to get somewhere quickly, so you could maybe be doing them a favor. Like maybe they need to get to work sooner or they need to get to home sooner, and you could be helping them get there faster by letting them go ahead of you. So yeah, I feel like not that many people think of this one. But anyways, next one is offer your talent or skill with someone that needs help in that specific area. Um, like I've been doing a bunch of game stuff where I kind of show people how to do certain things in a game or how to get an achievement or trophy or whatever in a game, and like, you know, I kind of know how to do certain things in games, or like when I figure something out in a game, then it's like, hey, why not do a video about this for someone else who might struggle with this thing? So yeah, but if you know how to do certain things in certain areas or whatever, then you could do like tutorial videos or like how-to videos, or you could like do it in real life. If you see someone struggling with something, then you could help them do it by like showing them how to do it. But of course, if it's a real life thing, then you could always just ask them before like running over there and doing it yourself. Like you should ask them if they want your help first. Of course, if you make videos for like YouTube or something and then it's like a tutorial, then someone would probably go looking for that video in order to do that thing, so you don't really need to ask in that instance or whatever, that scenario. But in real life, I think you should just ask them first before just barging over there or barging in there and being like taking over the entire thing. You should always ask them if they want your help, and then whatever answer they give you, whether it's a yes or no, then like you should respect that. And yeah, so that's another thing you can do. And then the next one is do something without being asked. Like, I don't know, you could take out the trash or do dishes or something without being asked, or you could feed a pet or give them water without being asked. um, I don't know, like you could think of anything. Just look around somewhere and just like be like, hey, I could do this thing, and then it can be done without being asked. And then also you kind of have a cleaner space if you do certain things. So yeah. Anyways, next one is hold the door open for someone. I feel like, you know, this one's a pretty simple and easy one. Like, as long as you are able to open a door and hold it, then you can. And then, yeah, so it's pretty simple, but still a nice thing to do. Anyways, the next one is volunteer. I'm sure you can volunteer at many different things, depending, I guess it depends on where, like, you're able to be at that time, but yeah, you can volunteer for helping clean up a place, or you could, I don't know, volunteer at a food shelter or something. I'm trying to think of what you can volunteer at, but I mean, you can volunteer at many different things. It just depends on if you are around the area that the volunteering can happen, or if you can go to the place that the volunteering is happening. But yeah, if you can help people by volunteering, if that's a thing that you can do, then you could do it. I know not everyone can go out and volunteer and do that, so I know it'll probably be harder for some people, if not like impossible for some people, but if you can volunteer and go help at like shelters and stuff, then cool. They could always use the help that they can get. Anyways, next one is help someone understand a topic. This is kind of similar, I guess, to the other one where it's operate or offering to help someone like do something with your skills and stuff. Um, but I guess this is kind of different because it can also be more like you're talking to them instead of just showing them, I guess, because not everything can be shown. I don't know. But like, all the time, I would ask someone about something and then they just be like, look it up. And then when I do look it up, nothing comes up. And so it's kind of just like, how am I supposed to understand this if you don't explain it to me, and when I look it up, nothing comes up. It's kind of just like everyone's always telling me to do this or that, or telling me I'm rude for asking what something means, and then no one ever helps me. And I just wish more people would explain things and yeah, stuff like that. Or a lot of people growing up as when they were kids, they'd always be told by adults that, like, because I said so. It's like, why do I have to do this? Or why is this way? And then the parents are just like, because I said so. And it's like, that's just gonna leave people more confused and not knowing why they have to do something or why something is the way it is. And you're not helping anyone. So I just feel like people need to explain things more. And if you don't want to explain things, then don't say those things. don't don't say things that don't make sense. Don't do things that don't make sense. I just like, but yeah, I just wish more people would help people with understanding things and doing things and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, the next one is help someone carry something. Like it could be someone carrying groceries to their car, or carrying groceries from the car to into somewhere, or yeah, stuff like that. Or it could be they're moving furniture somewhere and maybe there's like big pieces of furniture that they need help with, and then you can help them move furniture and stuff like that. So yeah, just things like that. You could help someone carry stuff. Um, Anyways, the next one and last one is leave kind notes in random places. But make sure they're not gonna be like flying around somewhere and it's gonna be like littering. Just make sure it's in a spot where it will either stay there and be like okay there without getting wet or something, or it will, I don't know, it's like kind of meant to be there almost. So, yeah, something like that. I don't want people to be littering, but if you can leave notes somewhere where it won't be littering, then yeah. And just like find clever little spots to put things that will stay in that spot, and then maybe someone will find it and it'll be nice, a nice little note for that person. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's it for this video. And if you have any other ideas for this sort of thing, then you can put them in the comments. And yeah, so anyways, I guess that's it though. So bye.